Hi, this is Chris again with Bar Guthrie. And what is today's video about? Well, think about this. You get yourself a nice glass of your favorite bourbon, actually a bourbon you just bought. You sit down by a nice fire, you take a sip of that bourbon, you're like, it's terrible. And that happens to all of us. So today's video is basically called Second Chance. So I picked out probably more than I should have picked up, but I got about 6 whiskey / bourbons here that are, the first taste was absolutely terrible. It was horrendous. And one of them, I was actually quite surprised because a couple of these bottles are a little expensive. So let's start with my, it's hard to say this, but I got a Jack Daniel's here. This is a triple mash, if you can see that there. And I tried it a couple times. So today is the second chance of this Tennessee whiskey. Will it be permanently out the door? I don't know. It might be forever on a shelf, or I might end up giving it to someone. We'll see. There might be someone out there who likes it, but I'm going to give it another shot because this is about second chances. I don't want to pour a lot in here because I'm afraid it's going to taste as bad as it did the first time. But, sometimes, you taste something for the first time, you're like, I don't really like it. And then for some reason you try it again and go, okay, maybe I was wrong the first time. So we're giving this a nice Jack Daniel's triple mash a second chance here. Okay. Not great on the nose. Of course, I'm going to this a little biased. I've tried it. I'm hoping for the better. I'm hoping I can tell my friends, this is a great one, you should try. It's actually better the second time. Okay. I don't know. Okay. It's not great. It's not as bad as I remembered. When I took my first taste of it, I was disappointed. This one will probably become an old-fashioned mixer. So by itself, I'm not sure. It's not bad. But if you look behind me, I got a lot of choices here, and I got some really good stuff here that I'm also, if I'm going to sip something neat, I'm going to do one of those. But I'm going to put this over here for the moment, and let's take a look at the next one here. Okay, here was something that, when you go to the liquor store and the guys working there, kind of some of them will lead you to something, and that's what happened here. This guy, he's got I think Palm Beach Liquors or something like that, and he just talked me into this bottle. He was almost like a used car salesman. I can't even go there because every time I walk in there, the guy's right on top of me, and it's sometimes I don't mind. When I go to Total Wine, there's a guy over there I like a lot. He'll recommend stuff. He'll let me try it out. That I like. But I don't like the used car salesman effect where you walk in there, you're looking around, you're trying to find something you like and maybe checking out for something new, and this guy's you're looking right over your shoulder, he's looking over you are you going to steal something? I don't know, but, well, he talked me into buying this Courage and Conviction American Single Malt Whiskey. Okay, so it's not a bourbon. All right, the bottle did look really nice. I don't know if you can see that here. It's actually not too bad. Well, when I had the first sip, if you look here, I just a little bit in there, and I hate it, absolutely hate it. Now, let me be 100% honest here. I'm not a single malt guy. I got some scotches over here, and being, my background being Scottish, I got some blended scotches, and I got some single malts, and I picked out some real nice ones, and I paid good money for some of these things, and just like this one. This was $69. Man, I could get a nice $20. What was the other one I love? That's super inexpensive. Early times. 100 times better than this one. And it was a $20 bottle. Well, let's go for the second try. First try was really, really bad. Whoops, that's a glass from before. Not that it's going to help it any, but let's see here. Let's be optimistic, Chris. Damn, I poured way too much in there because I know, I'm not going to say it. Why am I torturing myself with this? I don't know. Maybe it'd be better this time. It's not going well. You know, it's like I feel bad, but I like the name, Courage and Conviction, and bottle, and you know, and it's a single malt made in the United States. Well, at least it's not really peated like some of the scotches I got. It's actually not as bad as it was last time. It's still not my favorite. I'm going to get a little air in there. I'm not going to add water to it. I've got a water here to clean my palate between these things. It's not out of the doghouse. But, to be honest with you, I'm liking it more this time. It might be something I could drink neat. If not, another old-fashioned mix or whiskey sour, something like that. I think that's right. That was my third sip. From a scale from 1 to 10, originally it was a 1. After my second trying, I'm bringing it up to a 5. And by the way, this was originally a 2. I bring that up to a 4. So now, of course, everyone's taste buds are different. Now, here's something else here. It was on sale. It was like $30. It's like $10 off. I'm like, oh, $20. And, you know, it's a Smoke Wagon. Okay. And if you look at the bottle, you don't see much out of there. And there's a reason for it. I got it home. I said, oh, Smoke Wagon. You know? I said, and of course, it's distilled in Las Vegas. Okay. All right. So let's take a look. Going through the process. There's absolutely no smell on that at all. So let's go ahead. Is as bad as I remember. All right, try not to over pour yourself, Chris, because you just be throwing it away. Let's see. Is it good enough for an old fashioned? Is it good enough on the rocks? Is it good enough neat? Okay. I'm not getting a whole lot of flavor out of that. Ugh. All right. It was a 2 to start with. Is it staying a 2? I don't know. I just don't like that. It's still a 2. I don't even know if this can make an old fashioned out of this thing. I mean, of course, an old fashioned will cover up the bad taste. But it's like, you know, I got like my friend Dave who likes to mix old fashions, and he actually likes to use the good stuff. And he mixes it. He puts in the double oak Woodford Reserve, and damn, he makes a delicious old fashioned. Actually, I was trying to get him to make one but not a big fan of being in front of the camera, and I understand that. Okay, here's the next one. And boy, was I super disappointed with this. It wasn't a cheap bottle. And, you know, my resources are not endless, you know. Even though I got a huge selection behind me, but I actually do. I have to wait for things to go on sale. And I'm not paying secondary pricing. I mean, you know, I got some Blantons and I got some nice things over here. But I guarantee you, I didn't pay the crazy prices that I'm paying. I shop around until I find it. And when I find it at the right price, I will buy it. So that being said, what do we got over here? Now, I had done another video called Battle of the States, and the one we did was Battle of Texas Whiskey / Bourbons, and this was one of them. And in the video, we had like 4 of them, and this one was probably, well, I had 2 I liked a lot. I mean, one I love, Still Austin. Oh my God, beautiful tasting bourbon. And now I'm a huge fan. And I never even tried it, and I got that. Now I'm buying all the products. I just picked up a rye, and I got their single barrel, and I'm on the hook with Still Austin. Boy, do I love that stuff. But man, look how good looking that bottle is. I mean, that is one sharp looking bottle. I mean, I mean, that is, you look at that, you think, damn, that's got to be good stuff. All right. I'm going to give it its second try. And by the way, Jory, who was doing the tasting with me, pretty much agreed with me on this. You know, it wasn't just my opinion on that. Poured too much in there again. I just want a little bit. I mean, when it's something you like, you don't mind pouring a little too much. It's something you think you're not going to like, which I didn't like it last time. Am I going to like it this time? Let's go through the process. Okay. Yeah, I'm not enjoying anything of it yet. Okay. I don't even want to try it. I'm like hesitant to try it. It was that bad. Ugh. What is that friggin' taste all about? I don't know what's going on. I mean, how is this thing selling? I mean, maybe the other ones are better, but, you know, like, they're still awesome. I bought one of the least expensive ones. Loved it. Now I'm buying the more expensive ones because I don't want to start with the most expensive bottle and find out you don't like it. You start with the lower ones and you work your way up. That's my philosophy. These things, this was like, I don't know, $79 or whatever. It was not cheap. And they go up to 100 plus. I don't know if the other ones are better. I mean, yeah, the bottle looks great. I love this. I mean, everything. I was so disappointed when I drank this, and it was a shame. It really is. I'll put it over here. I'll go ahead and take another sip. It's not going to taste any better. All right. Ugh. Ugh. Why do I torture myself? I know it tastes like crap. Okay. All right, so on to the next one. Now, this was another one from that same video. And it was not a cheap bottle again. And, you know, there was another Texas bourbon here. And boy, does this bottle look really, really good. And this is called Charles Goodnight. And I looked at that and I was like, well, this is going to probably taste pretty darn good, you know. And so Jory and I tried it out. And I hated it, not as much as this one. I hate this one more. But it was pretty darn close. So it's getting its second try. Okay, I poured too much in that. It's going down the sink. But hey, what a beautiful looking bottle that is. I tell you, that's going to look good on my shelf. And maybe it could be an old fashioned. I don't know. You know, I actually like putting good stuff in my old fashioned. Old Grandad 114. That's great for an old fashioned. It actually breaks through the sweetness a little bit more than I like. So here you are. Let's go ahead and go through the process here. At least it smells better than that one. Anyway, Garrison Brothers. Sorry. Man, I want my money back. If you guys watching my video. Okay. Okay. It's not as horrendous as Garrison Brothers, but this is not a cheap bottle. I'm sorry, I don't find this good. I mean, there's so many other better products on the market there, and that is so much better. You know, I just don't waste your money. If this was a $20 bottle, I probably wouldn't be so upset. But you know, some of these I got. These three here were freaking expensive. You know, it's like 69, 79, 89. You know, at least with this one, I got it on sale for $20. It's normally $30, and this was on sale too. That was like on sale from 35 to 23, and I should have known better when they're on sale like that. You know, but if you, again, don't waste your money on these guys here. Hopefully, I won't get too much hate mail because we all have different tastes. But there's so many good products out there, just 100 times better. I mean, let me pull this out here. If you're looking for a good Texas bourbon, man, it's still awesome. That's the way to go right there. And you know, for Jack Daniels, well, of course, this is a lot more money. But this Jack Daniel's 100 times better. You know, this one's 100 times better. You know, I mean, Jack Daniel's makes some really good products. You know, here's another one I just picked up from Jack, and that tastes delicious too. And it's about the same price as this fellow here. So again, man, I'm gonna have to eat something now because the negative taste, I have to drink one of the better ones. That's the only thing I can do right now. Again, these are my, I was going to say, these are my recommendations. These are not my recommendation. Let me get, these are my recommendations, but these guys right here, let me move the good stuff out of the way so you don't accidentally think that those are not being recommended. But my God, stay away from these. I mean, not unless you have tried it before. I mean, if you've never tried it, have them see if maybe you're at Total Wine. They'll give you an opportunity to try it out, a small taste. Oh shoot, that's a good one. I'm sorry, bad, good. Again, I'm Chris with Bar Guthrie here in Delray Beach, Florida, and this was a review of some whiskeys and bourbons I did not like. Thank you.